North side.
What the hell is Sauce Sports or whatever that last call was talking about? What the hell is that?
Guys are from Free Love, man.
North side, south side, east side, west side. Perfect. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stroud, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. Cody. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz? 10 toes down since the beginning. If I miss you, I ain't dish you. Call the sauce line if you got an issue. From the Rockies, the Stroud, Texas, the Dynamo, Houston's #1 sports show, brought to you by Honcho. Perfect. North side, south side, east side, west side. It's the sauce, ho. You know what the fuck it is. From the east to the west, gotta represent. From the north to the south, gotta represent. They try to steal the sauce, but they ain't got the fresh ingredients. I know the round table, the real round table. Anything else, bitch, that's just an imitation. Shout out Wide, shout out Wink. What up, Tenny? What up, Ray Ray? What up, Spitz?
All right, my bad. I forgot what I did with the camera during the middle of the thing. Give me just a second. What's the motherfucking deal, Sauce Nation? How do y'all feel about 8? Does 8 feel great? Does 8 make you feel better about what could possibly happen in the postseason? Got a couple of things we're going to talk about. It's not going to be a super long stream. I got some things I'm going to have to take care of here in a little bit, but we're going to talk about what happened in this game. We're going to talk about what took place, what almost took place, and how I was very right and very wrong in the pregame show. So we're going to talk about all that. Give me just a moment. Give me about 30 seconds here to fix the camera issue, and then we're going to get into it, because I think it's like a win is a win, the sequel, but man, we're going to talk about it. Let me fix the camera, and let's just kind of get into it. But I mean, while I'm fixing the camera, we can work on. Let's see what we got joining us. I see Josh, Master Race, JV, Purple Drink, H-Town Tony, Jordy. Let me see. Danity, D-Love. Let's see. Ray, Robbie. Long live Nip. Roman. What's Roman doing? Street Runner. Milkman. Let me see. King Hefe. Front Runner. Elbow. Houston B. Let me see. Terrence Johnson. Charles Montgomery. Black Vegeta. What's the motherfucking deal? Look, man, let's see. We got some folks now. Look, if I miss you, I promise I ain't dish you. Let me get into this so we can kind of get into it. Like I said, I ain't got too long. I'll take the win. As peculiar as it was, right? Because it could be a loss. I mean, that's really the only the cardiac kings of Kirby love to toy with our emotions. They love to play with our hearts. Especially like that light-skinned guy CJ or that Coleridge, because that's his name until we complete our investigation. His name is Coleridge at this point. Like, you come out the gate, busting ass, like, and then decide to cut off. Like, remember what was one of the things I talked about early in the pregame? I mentioned about consistency throughout the game. This offense is the most inconsistent offense I feel like I've ever seen. Like, and it's not all on Kaylee. Regardless of how you guys want to look at it, it's not all on Kaylee, right? Yeah, he came out to get him like, oh, light-skinned CJ back, this motherfucker dishing, this motherfucker, he didn't drop his nuts. That nigga dropped his nuts and picked his nuts. I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen somebody drop their nuts and then pick them back up, because that's exactly what took place today. Very, very concerning. Very concerning. Like, what happened, if you don't mind me asking, it must still be open another thing. What happened in this game? Because like, how do you, was the script that good? Were the first few scripted plays just that good, and then everything else after that you just fell off? Like, what happened? All right, I'm trying to fix this, see if this comes up now. Oh, I got to refresh. I think I'll deactivate and bring it back. All right, but like, what happened? Like, we get our hopes up. We're like, oh man, we finna blow these motherfuckers out. This is gonna be one of those. There we go. This is gonna be one of those ones for the record books. This is gonna be one of those ones that we talk about in history. Remember that time we beat the shit out of you, bro? And then it turned into I hope we don't put the ball in CJ's hands to end this game, because I don't feel confident. Remember all the things that I've talked about coming up through this week. I mean, the whole entire spectrum of the conversation, right? Because I mentioned about CJ, what he could and what he's capable of, right? And we saw that early on, right? And then he'll just do some clusterfuck shit, and we saw that for the rest of the game. Usually we do a little thing called the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good. Let me get the chat in the right spot. The good was we won. The bad was everything that happened after the first couple of drives. And the ugly was the injuries, but guys that got injured coming back and then ended up making critical plays to win the game on the defensive side of the ball. In the pregame, I mentioned, get the ball to the youngsters. I said, man, I specifically mentioned Higgins. I specifically mentioned Noel. And what happens? You get them early involved, you get them active, and they make huge plays. And you're like, okay, cool. They figured it out. They got it together. Kaylee and Nick had to sit down. I said they should have. They put 2 and 2 together. This is going to be amazing. I can't wait to win the Super Bowl. Then CJ starts delivering late Christmas presents. Like, I guess he didn't get everybody off his list. I guess he had some people. He was in L.A. You know what I'm saying? He was he was back in L.A. You know, he got people in L.A., so I guess he was delivering some late Christmas gifts. Cause what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? What were you thinking on some of these throws, man? Like, who were you throwing to? Do you not see that guy sitting on the motherfucking route? Like, do you not understand what's happening here? Like, have we reverted back to like elementary? Like, what happened between the first couple of drives and the rest of the game? Like, it was the play. I want to say he had. I want to say on the third drive he had a miscommunication with Noel, and you know, he kind of did all that jumping up and down. And after he did that jumping up and down shit, it was over. After, like, from that point on, it was downhill, right? Bro, yeah, I'm gonna agree, right? Like, that roughing the passer call could have went either way. But let's be honest, there was a lot of illegal contact calls on both sides. I mean, I'll take it because they fucked us over with it so much. In the Discord, shout out to everybody who was in the Discord, kept pointing out that you could see that they were jumping. It was a false start. It was frequently false start, and they call that one offsides on Will, right? When their guys have been jumping off early the entire fucking game. They finally called it, I think, on the kick or something like that, on one of them, something like that. But you know, we can talk about referees, we can talk about officiating, and there were some calls that were significant. Like, I mean, that whole last drive that they actually scored on was the referees manufactured that drive. Like, let's be honest. Like, it got so bad. It was looking so bad out there for a minute. Like, I was feeling sad for Justin Herbert. Like, this motherfucker can't go nowhere. Like, he got a couple little plays. He had that one little lucky play where Sting kind of got banged up on, and, you know, they kind of bumped into each other, and he got a few extra little yards out of it. But he really wasn't doing anything. You had a little play on Allen. You know, they targeted old buddy once Molasses was hurt for a little bit, and that was really all you could do. You could like kind of, you know, you attack the weakness. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? You take advantage of whatever you can. You know, get your little confidence going. But aside from that, they really weren't doing anything. I don't know what the official stats were. I didn't look at the entire thing, but they weren't really moving the ball with any, because they were looking like our offense, honestly. Like, they weren't moving the ball with any consistency. It wasn't really looking good. And again, it was just those bullshit penalties that they were giving them. I guess they had to keep it close or something, but CJ was helping them do that as well. It was a weird-ass game, right? It was a weird-ass game. Absolutely, defense been carrying CJ. That's why I said, like, in the pregame, that you guys have to be okay with having a conversation that CJ Stroud is a Texan forever, but may not be more than a game manager, right? Like, may not be more than that, or you're going to have to give him a few more years coming to his own while his defense does carry him, so he can develop and become the quarterback we know that he can be if he can play consistently. That's the C word. That's the problem. That's the word. The C in CJ needs to be consistent. Right now it's consistently junk, right? That's the CJ stands for. Like, we need you to do a consistent job. CJ Stroud's consistent job. That's what we want, right? So all I'm saying is that, you know, like you played just as ass as you started out, and it's like, not only how did you, but why did you? Why did you do it? Why did you do what you were doing? Right? Shout out to the running backs. They did a decent job. You know, they were pushing the pile a lot today. It's a win. We're in playoff position. The Colts are out the question. Now, what you have to understand though is that the Colts are going to throw, if the Texans do play their players, which I think you look at what happens. I think you look at what you got going on, right? 'Cause you got a lot of guys who were banged up. I think you look at what you have going on, and I think you look at the implications of, say, if like Jacksonville loses or something. Like, I think you have to look at what you have to gain versus what you have to lose. So you have some games to watch first before you start, you know, you have some games to watch before you start making real decisions, right? I would like to say that I would like to see him get rest, but I really don't like that. I like the momentum. I like when you carry the momentum and you just continue. Hey, look, you've been playing the whole time. Like, just keep it going, because that week off can really throw a monkey wrench in your program, right? Like we've seen in the bye week, you know, just because you had a bye week doesn't mean you come back looking good. So I'm not against any of that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Really? Come on, Sensei. Stop that. Stop that, Sensei. Stop it. Stop it, right? Because we know that the defense was getting the Chargers offense was getting some favors, right? They were letting the boys jump early. They were letting them do a lot of shit. And they were still not really doing it. They still really weren't moving the ball, right? But my thing is, you can't turn the ball over. You can't be gifted good field position, don't utilize it, and then you turn around and you go turn the ball over multiple times, putting that defense right back on the field, right? Those guys need rest too. You know what I'm saying? Those guys have to get a break, breathe a little water, stretch their hammies, all that stuff too. So, you know what I mean? At this point, you saw what happened when the receivers get the ball in their hands, they're making plays, right? Right or wrong. We just need to get the ball in their hand. Like the problem is the connection between the snap and getting the ball into a receiver's hands. Everybody's making plays. Nico's making plays. Schultz is making plays. Higgins is making plays. Noel is making plays. Hutch is making plays. Everybody's making plays. Can we get the quarterback to get the ball into guys' hands, right? And this is why I say, this is why I get so fucking frustrated. This is why I've been bitching for the last few weeks. Even though they're like, oh, you tripping. You can't have this. You cannot have this and expect to be able to win. You can't come down to it in a situation where you're almost, like I mentioned earlier, there were situations where the defense can't help you. If you turn the ball over and you throw a pick six, what can the defense do? They can't stop those points from getting put on the board, right? They can't do anything about that. There was a situation late in the game where I'm pretty sure everybody was like everybody else in the Discord was like, please run the ball. Don't let CJ throw it. And then CJ throws it and almost fucking throws the fucking pick, right? Like, you see how good he starts out. And you're like, oh, CJ's back. That rookie CJ's back, light-skinned CJ's back. And in the same game, before the half, right? Like in the same quarter almost, like, You see how quickly it turned, and that's what I don't understand, and that's what I've been complaining about, is that I know that he's more than capable of being a top-notch quarterback in this league. What is causing him to struggle? Is he not able to pick up the offense? Can he not? What is he struggling with? What is it like? And I don't think that's the case. It's execution, right? Like, because you see the decisions that he makes. I want to say who did he go to in that one? That one. I think he had like Noel or Higgins, somebody underneath. Just not making the right decisions in critical moments. Like, you're giving up sacks in critical moments. Like it I don't know, man. Like I said, we're rolling with it. It is what it is. It's fair to vent. It's fair to complain if the guy who's going to get all the credit is not performing well. It's fair to complain. The guy almost, and this is what I said, I've been saying all week, it's not that I have any concerns about our defense. I feel that if it comes down to it, if we do get knocked off, it's because CJ is going to lose us a game. Not manage, not like CJ is going to lose us a game. A situation where he's going to turn the ball over and, and what can you do about it, right? Points on the board. And the defense is not, it can't score for you. We can't fucking consistently put points on the board, right? Had to make big plays. The red zone, we are allergic. We are allergic to the red zone. We are allergic to the red zone. If it's not a big play for a touchdown, we have a condition, right? I told y'all, Caleb be on the sideline taking Benadryl and shit when we get in the fucking red zone. Like, I don't understand it. I do not understand it, right? So it's like it's a situation where you're making your guys have to play harder than they should. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Well, quickly, your favorite play of the game. Because like I said, but hold on, let me see something. Yeah, so looking at the thing, we're trying to look at the good. We won the game, right? There's a lot that has to be worked on. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Okay? We do quick polls in here because I'm not going to pull everything else up. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Do you feel like what you saw on the field today was a team that could win you a Super Bowl? Right? Like, what you saw today, commentators were terrible. From what you saw today, do you feel like you saw a team that can win you a Super Bowl? And I'll tell you what I think. 0 for no, one for yes, and understand what I'm saying. A team as a whole, right? Because I saw defense. I feel like that's a defense that played well enough to put, you in competition. But across the board, like, and that's what I'm saying. So we can always talk about how good this defense is, but we have an offense that's bad enough to subtract from the quality, from the abilities of this defense to make them have to work harder. So now you're battling against your opponent and your own team. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. You say yes. I see a couple of yeses. I see a few nos. I see some more consistent. That's my whole argument. Is I feel like we need to be more consistent. I don't know what I was saying I don't know what CJ is going to show up from game to game. Right? That was my argument most of the week, was that I don't know what CJ is going to show up from game to game. Right? I don't know what CJ is going to, appear. Now I have to be concerned with, I don't know what CJ is going to show up from quarter to quarter. Right? Like, I don't know from drive to drive at this point. Like, there is, I feel like I was concerned before, but I feel like I didn't get any of my questions answered. Like, I thought that, I talked a bunch of shit. I was like, hey, CJ, this is the game we need. I had a big whole dramatic thing early on, right? And I'm thinking, hey, CJ, that nigga must have been listening. Look at this nigga came out the gate, he heard I was talking down, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then I guess he stopped listening. Like, it got real ugly real fast. Like, you went from, boy, we finna blow these motherfuckers out the water, to this could get real sketchy. Like, and that's the thing for trade for Kyler. What? Trade for Kyler Murray? Who said that? Who said trade for Kyler Murray? Shame on you. Shame on you. And I don't want Lamar. I already told y'all I don't want Lamar either, because Lamar makes dumb decisions in big games too. So, like, I don't want Lamar either. I don't know what it is, but it's something that we have to hopefully be in a situation in the playoffs where we're hoping it's not a one-score game late. And, because the Chargers were confident. They weren't tripping. They were like, hey, get off his ball. We're not expecting them to be able to move the ball on us. They were not concerned. Like, it's disrespectful, actually. They, say usually when a team has a little bit of fear for you, what I'm saying, they'll take the ball or whatever. They just, no, you go ahead and take it. We're going to stop you on the first drive anyway. We ain't worried about you. Like, even though you came out, you played well the initial couple of drives, like, it's just, there's no respect for this offense. Nobody respects this offense. With all the weapons that are there, right? The weapons that are there, I think you have improved weapons from when you beat this team last year. And just, there's no respect on it. And the reason why is the core central piece, and that's CJ. You don't know what CJ you're getting from game to game, so you're not fearful. You're like, it's a 30% chance CJ from year one shows up. The likelihood is going to be this other guy, right? The likelihood is going to be this other guy who's just trying not to lose games, right? And that's where we're at. That's kind of where we're at. So, what the hell? So you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I've never stated that I'm turning my back on CJ. I've never said that I am anti-CJ. I'm riding with CJ till the wheels fall off, but we need to figure out what the problem is. That is, because, I mean, this is the conversation. CJ's not the star of your team, but yet he's the biggest conversation week in and week out. CJ's not really, again, like I wouldn't say he's the face. I mean, he's the quarterback. So in that sense, yeah, he's the face of the team. But CJ's not the star of this team, right? CJ's not the star of this team, right? All your stars are on defense. You know what I mean? Like, all your stars are on deep. Stingley, Will, shit. I mean, respectfully, Aziz, we got another Pro Bowler. Like I said, all your stars on the defense side of the ball, right? You got Nico, you know what I'm saying? But if your quarterback don't look good, your receiver's not gonna look good. That's a question I refuse to answer. I mean, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. I think I don't know, man, because it's like they're trending in different directions. Like, one started off hot and looked like their career was going to be over, and the other looked like, they're steadily improving. So, or one looked like they were good and they started off hot and they started declining, and then the other looked like they were going to be trash and they actually got better. So, bro, it's the thing to me though is no, I mean what excuse do you give him? You see guys doing major things in that year 2, year 3 mark. You know what I'm saying? It looks like he's declining. It doesn't look at any point like, we've seen games this season where it looks like he's starting off slow or, if you being honest, again, quick poll, no, 0 for no, 1 for yes. Do you feel like from what you've watched on CJ Stroud this season, of course, got hurt and everything else, do you feel like he's improved as a quarterback this season from what you've seen in prior seasons? Now, not looking at the numbers, just your eyes. What do your eyes tell you? Do your eyes tell you that you like what you see? Do your eyes tell you that in the future, again, and the Chargers, like I said earlier, it was a team that you should beat. It's not a team that you're afraid of, but again, it's a team that too many mistakes, you can let them back in a game, and you fry yourself. Like the Texans' biggest problem is beating themselves. It's the offense causing the defense enough problems to beat themselves at this point. That's where we are. Right? So, just for being Broderick, that makes sense. But all I'm saying, man, bro, it's just I'll take the win. Victory Monday tomorrow, or Victory Sunday. Or do we gotta wait 2 days for Victory Monday? What kind of bullshit? This is what I say. Saturdays suck, bro. But it was a great game. I'll take it as what it is. I don't like it, right? Because you're consistently seeing more bad CJ than good. Good CJ showed up to the game and left early. I've never seen that before. Like the good CJ showed up to the game and left early. Like usually when a quarterback starts off hot, and I mean they're like what the dropping dimes. CJ was hitting people on the stride and on the money. Like the shit that he's capable of doing. Usually when a quarterback starts off hot like that, it's going to be a long fucking day for the opposing team. Bro, that shit just cut off. it just cut off. Like it's like when you play on a video games, you got to do like a certain little thing, your little power level meter power up, and you get some little specials. It's like he got 2 specials and then used them hoes and then didn't get no more spell. Like he ain't doing enough shit to power his meter up to throw no more touchdowns or nothing like that. Like I don't fucking know, but terrible. This nigga Trill is a terrible person. But and that's all I'm saying is just that. And I'm biased too, and that's probably why I'm having a lot more faith in CJ than maybe some other quarterbacks in other situations that I would see playing similar. Like I say, it just doesn't look good, bro. It doesn't look good. You can tell it's impacting the team. And again, for the most part, he's got time, and so like I just don't understand what's happening. It's something that I don't know. I don't know if it's something you can even fix at this point, right? And like I'm not saying, no. If it's like if you're year 6 or 7, that's part of who you are. But it doesn't. I'm not seeing improvement. It's not like you say, okay, hey, we can tell that he went and he watched film and he studied, saw what he's doing here, and he's making better decisions. Or it just doesn't feel like that. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like. Bad decisions, like terrible, like both those initiatives were terrible decisions. Like he popped his ultimate too. It's like he just like like the decision, like and again, one bad. I know he's like, it's only one throw. One bad decision can lose you a game, right? Y'all still mad at Dari for one bad mistake, right? That fumble. See, they made a whole bunch of mistakes since then. All I'm saying, man, bro, is just like. It's good enough, but it's not. And so what I mean by that, when I say it's not good enough, I have a feeling that ultimately when it comes down to it, our offense is going to be the thing that hurt. It's not even going to be it's going to be the opposing team because they're going to capitalize off of it. But like our offense is going to be the thing that beats us if we lose on this current streak that we're on, right? Like because that's I have very few flaws. I mean. To complain about. You're going to get beat sometimes. Things are going to happen again. Like I say, defense got a few little, got taken advantage of a little bit when Kamara was out. But it's not a situation like I didn't see anything defensively like that just made me so concerned. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, defense has been solid, been consistent, even with pieces, guys going down a little bit and having to come back or whatever you want to call it. The offense, relatively healthy. And you're just not. You're not. It just, like I say, if this was the beginning of the season, and in the beginning of the season, the situation where, it's the beginning of the season, the situation where we're okay, they're coming into it, we're still installing the offense. The season's over with, bro. Like if this was back in the day, a couple of seasons ago, this is the end of the season, right? Before you add the extra game, this is the end of the fucking season. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know, man. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what's holding them back. I don't know. It's fictitious, whatever. Because we saw how good. Like that's why this is the thing that really grinds my gears about it, is because it's like we saw how good you came out and played, and like you were on everything. He was hitting everything. I think first, I don't know if he miss any of his first 8 or 9 passes. Something like he was on point. Like he was diming everything, and then it's just like fuck it. I'm gonna go to. I'm tired of being C-Ray. I'm gonna be Coleridge Sanchez today, and it's just like he just I don't know, man. Like I don't know what it is. So again, if they got Miles Brown wasn't playing right, because it could have been. It could have been ugly. So here's the deal. Like I said, it'll make it a little bit short today, man. Got a little matter I got to take care of, but I appreciate y'all for coming through. We'll do a little. I finally got some things to go, so we'll make some recorded content, and I'll kind of get a little bit more in depth into my thoughts on this. This is just a rapid reaction, I guess you could call it. I'm happy for the win. Go Texans! 8 in a row. You're in the playoffs. You know it's much better than being 0-3 and talking about the draft. But I've gotten kind of fancy on talking about this Super Bowl thing or this big game thing, and you got hopes for it. But if you want to be realistic about that conversation, like if you want to have a real conversation and genuinely mean it, I don't think that what you see from this offense is going to get you there. Like I say, it might get you to an AFC Championship. Defense might be able to carry you. But, I mean, like, how many times are you going to be able to survive mistakes? How many times are you going to get some favoritism from the ref in crucial situations? We don't get those. Like I said, I told you, we're getting that new Chiefs love. I guess since Patty out, they got to get a love to somebody. But I would say it was much love today because it was some calls that was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, some of them illegal contact calls were fucking crazy, man. So here's my thing though. We got to figure it out. It like I said, I don't know, man. Like, how do you go from, you look like a fucking MVP to a fucking third string guy. Like, I promise there were rumors. People say, I swear I saw Davis Mills warming up. Like, people were getting excited that Davis Mills might have possibly came into the game. That's how bad it was. But anyway, trying to produce. Y'all be cool. Like, y'all be cool, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you follow Soft Sports on all the proper social medias. All the links you need to follow on social medias are in the description. All links you need to support the channel in the description. Shout out to everybody who was in the Discord. It was a great conversation. Y'all want to catch the later game later, we can be in there for that. If not, I'll catch y'all when I catch y'all. But again, like I said, I appreciate y'all. I'm talking to producer, your boy and honcho. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool, but most of all, y'all stay saucy. And again, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for taking the time to chop it up with your boy this evening. And something I'll throw it off, like I said, because usually we do it on Monday. We'll figure it out. So I'll let y'all know what the next stream will be. I'll put it on the page. But again, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe. I'm out. Go Texans. I'll take the win. A win is a win. Part 2.